Right, answers and questions about being castrated. I was castrated or emasculated back in 2005. I've had pretty much no testosterone until 4 weeks ago. Uh, Now I'm calm, cool and collected. But up until 4 weeks ago, I was considered dangerous and very violent towards women. Even though being castrated, I could still get an erection. The depression, anxiety, loss of cognitive function, and the penis not working properly. Still got an erection, but it just didn't work like it used to. Made me extremely dangerous towards women. Now, I was already a perfect gentleman when this event happened to me by a group of brutal women. People say I must have done something to deserve it. Yeah, I protected women all my life and children. So obviously I deserved to be emasculated and no longer a man. So recently, my female doctor, I think she enjoys the fact that I am castrated a little bit too much, but you can't help that when you're dealing with a woman. And she's given me hormone replacement therapy, and now my next appointment, which will be tomorrow, she's going to do a few more tests and make sure the testosterone's coming back up to where it should be. It used to be right up in the high spectrums before I got emasculated. And before the hormone treatment that I only just started a week ago, which is only just starting to kick in properly now. I've become a lot calmer. Cognitive thoughts coming back. My memory's getting better. Now, if I was a violent offender, a violent rapist, a pedophile, and I was castrated like I was, or emasculated, sorry, because they're still hanging there, they're just not doing anything at all. I'm only on pituitary testosterone that the pituitary gland makes, which is 25% of your total testosterone, plus hormone replacement therapy now. People say I become hairy. I couldn't have been castrated. They say because I still get an erection, I couldn't have been castrated, which was bullshit. It's all bullshit. You're idiots. Keratin creates hair growth. The myth behind testosterone causes a lot of aggression in men, that is crap. Right. Studies actually prove that a man will get extremely angry before his testosterone rises. Now, the testosterone does not rise before anger, doesn't cause the anger. When a man starts to get angry, the adrenaline release, and it is adrenaline, the same as when a woman gets angry, because otherwise there'd be valid reason for removing women's estrogen, because they're unpredictable, they're manipulative, and they're extremely violent. Because, well, one, anybody that gets sexual gratification or enjoyment from damaging another human being's sexual organs is a fucking pervert, is disgusting. Now, if there's anyone out there that'd like to know properly what effects castration actually has on you as a man, it would be wise to speak to a man that is castrated but one that wasn't voluntarily castrated. So in other words, I didn't, through trauma when I was a kid and all these, there is other ways that guys end up with a castration fetish. And it's not because of what women sex therapists think it is, because men are never honest about exactly how they ended up with a castration fetish. 98% of the female population has a castration fetish or a male genital mutilation fetish, which is fucking disgusting. Now, yes, when women find out that I'm completely sterile, it turns them right on. They get fucking so turned on and so wet. Even with my doctor, we were discussing it, and when she tested my testosterone, she told me, and like she was actually doing a physical examination of my testicles and feeling the damage that was done to them. And she actually admitted to me that it made her highly sexually aroused that I was castrated, or I am castrated. Now, she wanted me to prove to her, even after testosterone tests and that, I had to prove that I still had erectile function. So she seen that I had erection. I could get an erection still. Not the best, but it's still enough to make a woman happy when you got 8 inches. So I'm not sure what my next examination is going to be like, because I've been on testosterone for a week now. It's starting to kick in, and I think she's going to be curious about spontaneous erection and stuff like that, which she got to learn. She's a doctor, and she's actually very open-minded, and I explained to her, I didn't hold it against her that she has a castration fetish, because we discussed that too. And she actually admitted to me that she was getting wet talking to me about it. I think she was a bit disappointed that I didn't get a hard-on over the subject. But you know, some things are just fucking beyond, you know. I've never been violent towards a woman, and I do not condone violent sexual acts, right? And then this whole pedophilic fucking kick them in the balls attitude. You realise when you encourage a young girl that is underage to kick a young boy that is underage in the testicles, that is, because feminists have made it this way, a sexual fetish. It always has been a sexual fetish. Women get enjoyment from it. It's perverted, it's wrong. But anyway, if there's any questions that anyone has, like serious questions, don't fuck me around. I'm sick of idiots. Right? And even women that have the sexual fetish and it turns them on, I'm quite happy to talk to you. I'm already castrated, so fuck. And the chances are now that I'm on testosterone replacement and the amount of damage that's been done to my testicles, that they're both going to be removed. That was already discussed with my doctor. She actually, I think she likes that idea a little bit too much. But I also spoke to a male urologist about it a long time ago, back not long after it all happened. And he told me that after a certain amount of time, that would end up being what happens. So, but anyway, if anyone has any, questions or anything, just, I will respond to intellectual or smart comments, but if it's just stupid feminist rubbish, I'm not responding. Oh, I may respond. I might get fucking banned from social media again. But, you know, all I got is just grown up comments, please. If they're childish, I don't want to know, right? And I will stalk you if you've got nothing but childish things to say. I will stalk you, and I will have. I've got a lot more followers than any one of these people think. The beard makes me pretty much unrecognisable. But anyway, so yeah.